Hello everyone, Travis here with GameSpot Esports at the LCS NA first day event, and CLG, HotshotGG, and Doublelift are both joining me right after their game against TSM, the very first matchup ever for this LCS season, and you guys just won it. Did you expect to win that Doublelift?
Yeah, Cax is pretty terrible.
Hotshot, I was talking to you right before this. I'm sorry, I'm stuttering because I was surprised by this news. It's hard for me to believe that you didn't actually have runes the entire time. Is this a new CLG strategy that you have going on, or what's the deal?
Yeah, it's definitely a new CLG strategy. Like, runes are for scrubs, so who needs them, dude?
But you legit did not have any runes that game.
Yeah, I didn't have any runes. And, like, Elise versus Malphite is the worst matchup ever, and so it just made it, like, the worst matchup ever times two.
Did you, did you, like, at what point in time did you realize? Was it like you loaded in, or what was the deal?
At Champion Select, I was, like, worrying about some other things, and I was like, I didn't do my runes. And they're like, oh, you screwed. And so I was like, damn.
Doublelift, a lot of discussion went into this match beforehand within the community. Like, what do you think that your guys just winning is just because you guys have been practicing hard? Do you think TSM underperformed? What happened there?
I think it's a combination of a lot of things. TSM's level 1 was really bad. Our level 1 was really good. We practiced a lot. I'm sure TSM didn't practice too much. We practiced like 9 hours a day. And I was just really prepared coming into the game, and I think all of us were.
What do you think your chances are, against the other teams right now? Like, is the TSM the team you're most concerned about, or?
No, TSM is probably the easiest match we'll have. I think GGU and Chris are going to be way harder. And especially Chris is like, they're playing really solid right now, and they're practicing just as much as we are. But I'm still confident playing against them too.
Now, Hotshot Doublelift just told me that you guys were practicing 9 hours beforehand. What are you guys doing in practices? Are you looking at replays? Are you just scrimming other teams? I mean, without giving too many secrets away, what goes into preparing for this kind of thing?
I mean, just the standard stuff. You know, we look over replays, we communicate what went wrong, what we could do better, what we want to learn, and it's just really the standard stuff. And we just grind and grind and grind and practice, practice, practice until we get things right.
What did you think about that game overall? Just the different picks and that kind of thing. I know you said that it was a really rough matchup for you against Iris, but what are your thoughts?
I mean, like Doublelift crushed Chaos and Special, Afromu too, and Chalister played really well. So everybody did well. Link did well. We just all did very well.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have two new players now. How is that working out for you guys? Pretty confident in your new lineup?
I mean, like we've already practiced so much with them. Like it's already it's gelled.
So obviously, you have more games on the horizon, that kind of thing. But after this matchup, how do you feel? Are you guys going to be practicing a lot? Like, are you guys going to take some time off? Are you going to scale back the schedule?
Yeah, actually, this match, I think it's the decider of whether or not we get 1 day off or 2 days off. So I think now we get 2 days off, Saturday and Sunday, instead of just Sunday. So if we lost this match, it was 1 more day of practice. But now we get to cruise a little bit more. But we're obviously going to take those 9 hours every day we practice very seriously.
So it's kind of like a CLG Sweatshop mentality. You got to produce those wins in order to get the time off.
Yeah, exactly, dude. And Kelby's the Sweatshop owner, dude. He cracks that whip hard.
Well, I'm sure there is a lot of whip cracking going on in the CLG house. Speaking of whip cracking, how's stuff going between you and Afromu bot lane?
Well, he's great in the sack and he's great in lane too. So he's just overall being really solid player.
Really solid player. And same thing with Link, you think?
Yeah, Link. He's got his little niche champions and his niche little like things that he does that no other AP mid does, and he's still got to work on his like fundamentals and stuff. But I think he's like one of the most innovative mids in the scene right now.
So just sort of wrapping up stuff, Hotshot, there's been a lot of announcements recently with CLG. You guys have Azubu as a sponsor now. You've got new lineups. Like, you're sort of the guy who I know works, obviously the owner of the team, to develop all this kind of thing. What's going on with CLG overall? Like, there's a documentary in the future. I mean, anything that you can comment on about where CLG's headed?
Okay, so I'll comment about the documentary because I know people are like, where's the documentary? Yeah. So we had like some problems getting the footage from third party, and so that slowed it down a bit. And we felt that we wanted to include Afro and Link in the documentary, so it's going to go a little bit past season 3, and we're going to add more.
Very cool. Well, hey, thanks a ton for the interview, guys. Congratulations on your win. For everyone watching, this is Travis with GameSpot Esports. You can check out the rest of our LCS coverage at gamespot.com/esports.